For the weekend for People in the News. Candid interviews with the members of U2 who are having quite a year, a #1 CD, an induction. People in the News coming up Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And we hope you'll be back with us Monday, same time, same place. Have a great weekend. Larry King Live starts right now.
Tonight, exclusive supermodel Petra Nemcova. Her first live interview since the tsunami killed her boyfriend and left her clinging for dear life to a palm tree for 8 hours, naked with a shattered pelvis. Petra Nemcova, and we'll take your calls about an ordeal that changed her life forever. She's next on Larry King Live. We're in New York tonight. Let's look back. December 26th, Petra and her boyfriend Simon were wrapping up their holiday vacation in Phuket, Thailand. Getting ready for a trip home when a wall of water comes crashing into their bungalow. It changes her life, the lives of hundreds of thousands of other people forever. Next week, Petra will return to Thailand for the first time since she left the hospital there just days after the disaster. She's the supermodel and Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition cover girl. What were you doing in Thailand?
Well, thank you for having me, Larry.
Thank you for coming.
In Thailand, I took Simon for our holiday. It was supposed to be a surprise, and I have been in Thailand a couple of times, and this country just is like my home. Since the beginning, I felt so good there. The people are so amazing, kind, and wonderful people. So I wanted to show him all this beauty there. And
so he didn't know he was going there?
He, at the end, he knew, but it was kind of, I was organizing it all.
He was a photographer, right?
Yes.
Fashion photographer?
Yes, fashion photographer.
Is that how you met? Did he shoot you?
Yes, that's how we met.
Had a wedding date been set?
No, it hasn't been set, but we were talking about it, and actually even the night before we were discussing lots of things, which is very, very hard to think of, but in some way I think I feel very lucky that we could have that time together, because normally we would travel all the time around the whole world, and we didn't have much time together. So I think it was a gift for us to be reunited together before we get separated.
So you were close to picking a date?
Yes.
What happened?
The day before or the day after?
The day of.
The day of. Well, the morning we woke up very early, because the night before, it was the 25th, we were celebrating Christmas on a beach and talking about plans for the future, about children, all these things. And then we went back to the bungalow and we watched The White Christmas. I don't know if you know that movie.
Who doesn't know it?
Well,
Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney, Danny Kaye, Vera Ellen.
Yes. Well, I never seen it before, so Simon was like, you have to watch it. So we started watching it, and that night, and we seen maybe half of it, and we got really tired, so like, okay, let's watch it tomorrow. The next morning, on the 26th, we woke up very early, unusually very early, around 7:30, and Simon asked if what you want to do you want to watch the movie, or do you want to go for a walk on the beach? And I'm like, let's watch half an hour of the movie, and then we go for a walk. And we watched it, and it was one of the most precious, beautiful moments. We went for a beautiful walk, romantic walk on the beach. And
it was a beautiful day, right?
It was a stunning day, and we were kind of singing the song there, the sisters.
Oh, there were never such devoted sisters.
Yes, that's the one. And we were such bad singers, both of us. So we were making fun of it. We were singing brothers, and we had amazing time. And then we went for breakfast, and I came back to the bungalow and start packing. We were supposed to leave in 2 hours' time, and Simon was in the bathroom when everything happened, but it's just crazy how something can go from a fairy tale to a nightmare, and in a split of second, you lose everything.
Where were you? You were in the shower? Or?
No, I was packing, and Simon was in the bathroom.
What's the first thing you remember happening?
Well,
Did you hear a sound?
Well, first thing, because I just catched through my eye, because we had this balcony windows, and I catch through my eye like people running, and then I looked out of the window, and people were running away, screaming, trying to jump into the pool, and it was just like, what's happening? It was just so surreal, and my first thought was maybe it's earthquake or something, and then the water started to come in. So it was literally a split of seconds. And Simon was still in the bathroom, and he was just screaming, "Petra, Petra, what's happening?" And I didn't know what was happening, so I didn't answer. But then, in no time, the glass broke, and it took us out of the bungalow.
Both of you went out?
Both of us.
Together?
Together. Mm-hmm. And there was again city screaming, "Petra, Petra," and I just saw a roof. So I told him, catch the roof. That was the only thing I could see we could do. And it was the last time I saw him. It was.
You missed the roof?
I don't know what happened. I caught the roof.
You caught the roof?
I caught the roof, yes, I did. But there was luck and no luck in the same time, because by catching it, I got sucked under it. And that my legs, they got stuck, and they got pushed, and by this hugely powerful force of water, and the trees and everything, all the garbage was crushing and breaking my pelvis many times. So I was just screaming out of my lungs. I thought it was the last moments before I get squashed.
What did you hang on to?
Well, before hanging onto a tree, there was lots of other things happening, because I was trying to, after a while, the pressure released itself, so I was like, that's my chance to go on the roof, actually. But then another wave came, and I was under the water for a long time, and I already stopped fighting, I stopped kicking. And
thought you were going to die?
Yes, and it was actually, in some way, it was really peaceful, and it was I wasn't afraid. I was the whole time through, I was very calm and focused, and I was making lots of prayers and sending energy to people and thinking of Simon and all the people there.
Did you see people going by you?
In that moment, in this moment before catching the tree, not really. But then, when the water and the layer of garbage released me again, then I saw people, and screams and all these things.
How long did you hang on to the tree?
About 8 hours.
Stretched like this?
Well, the wave was 10.5 meters high, which means that the palm, it came up to the top of the palm tree. So the first palm tree which I tried to catch, I couldn't, because the current was too strong. So the second one I was able to catch, so I catch the branch, which I'll hold on to, and hold it first like that. But because of my broken pelvis, I couldn't stand on my feet. Even the water kind of makes everything easier. I couldn't hold on to it for long. But then I found a way how to actually find a more comfortable position, but which I had to change every few minutes because of the pain.
The arms were hurting too, weren't they?
The arms and the pelvis, and the water was slowly decreasing, which meant more I was out of the water, more pain I had.
Do you see bodies going by you?
I didn't see bodies, but I've heard lots of screams, and one of the worst things, just you hear people and children screaming, and after half an hour you don't hear them anymore, and you know they didn't have the strength to hold on.
We'll be right back with Petra Nemcova. We'll be taking calls later. and how she recovered from all this and goes on. Don't go away.
Larry.
He still won't.
That the owner of the Tampa Bay
Bill at the end account.
Marriage and pregnancy.
So help me reform California so that together we can rebuild it.
Michael Jackson's former attorney, Mark Garagos, testified for the defense today at the pop star's child molestation trial. Excuse me, Channel 4's Karen Brown, live at the courthouse in Santa Maria with the latest developments here. Karen?
Well, Colleen, when Mark Garagos was asked whether he had conspired to commit a crime against the accuser's family, he responded by saying he was trying to prevent a crime against his client. Called to the witness stand in defense of Michael Jackson
These charges are categorically untrue.
was the man who publicly defended him the day he was arrested on molestation charges, high-profile attorney Mark Garagos.
He certainly has a celebrity aura about him.
Garagos was let go from Jackson's defense team while he was defending another well-known client, convicted murderer Scott Peterson. The criminal attorney was hired by Jackson in the wake of the Martin Bashir documentary Living with Michael Jackson that showed the singer holding hands with his accuser. Garagos testified that after learning that the accuser's family had sued a department store for alleged physical abuse, he became concerned that they may try to extort money from Michael Jackson.
He was called into the case and made an assessment of the situation and quickly came to the conclusion with respect to the family of the alleged victim that Michael Jackson was in danger of being manipulated.
During cross-examination, Garagos often clashed with prosecutor Ron Zonin. At one point, Judge Rodney Melville had to give the attorneys a timeout. The judge also scolded Garagos for lecturing the jury. Garagos is scheduled to return to the stand to finish his testimony next Friday. All right, Jay Leno has now been called as a defense witness. He has been ordered to appear here at the courthouse a week from this Tuesday. Reporting live.
My butler? No.
All right, thanks very much, Karen. California's
Problems.
Well, you can help us help.
Investigators say they know where the finger came from. 39-year-old Anna
next week is Crime Scene Week on
in the
Beyond the Yellow Tape. Crime.
Now officials say the finger belonged to a friend of Ayala's husband who lost the finger in an industrial accident.
So a couple things among the projects that she and Simon worked on together were 2005 pinup calendar, right? For the AIDS charity AMFAR. The photo's taken about a year ago, right?
Yes, actually.
We're showing some of them now.
Yeah, it was actually now, next week there's a Cannes festival, and it was exactly a year ago when we took a couple of pictures in Cannes and then a couple of in London.
And also, you saw a boy with a prosthetic arm, and then
Yes.
saw him again?
Yes, it was...
When you were walking on the beach is when you first saw him, right?
we saw him in the complex of the hotel, and we talked about him with Simon because he was just so full of life, and you know he was like any other kid, and he was playing. And just when I was in bungalow and when everything was happening, I saw him again jumping into pool, and I was worried for him how he will be able to hold on to anything because he had only one arm and which he could use properly. And I was so revealed when after they were bringing me and they found me and they saved me. I was so happy to see him walking, and he was okay.
He was okay.
He was okay. It was wonderful.
There are some joys. The power and force of the water tore off all your clothing?
Yes.
So you're nude during
Yes.
all this?
And it's the last thing you think of, Larry, I must say. It didn't matter. And
Didn't matter to you, did it?
it didn't matter to, you know, it's just, it didn't matter. It was the last thing I think of when I was on a tree. We didn't know if there would be anyone actually coming and finding us. And
was anyone else on the tree with you?
No, it was just me. I was, because of the different currents, I was kind of hidden. It was like almost in a jungle because it was bringing so much trash and things. But I've heard people being on other trees, and it was very. I had to watch everything. The tree, the cracks of the tree, because it could mean that the tree would fall down in the water and took me with it at any time. And
did it almost break?
Well, there was so much trash, kind of leaning on it. It didn't break.
The trash held it up?
No, trash was breaking it, but it was holding. And my friend, she said, you hold on to the tree for 8 hours, but actually the tree was holding you as well in some way, because it could let me go anytime, it could break anytime. So when I go back to Thailand, definitely one of the things which I would love to do, it's first of all to plant a new palm tree for a new life, for a city, and another one to find this tree which I was holding to.
You think you'll find it?
Hopefully, hopefully I will find it. Maybe they start already building things there. I don't know.
How close did you come to falling?
To falling
from the tree.
Well, the tree, as I say, there was water just up to the top of the palm tree. So,
did you think a lot that you bought it?
That
it was over.
That it was, yeah. I definitely, I just was. 3 times I thought that's it. Then when I was on a tree, it was in a strange way. I was very calm and very focused, and I was just feeling very much one with the nature. In a strange way, I wasn't upset with the nature. I was angry. I just felt more like the nature was screaming for help.
Did it feel like 8 hours?
It didn't feel like 8 hours, actually. I think I went unconscious probably 2 times, and it felt long, but I think it didn't feel like 8 hours. So I must have been out for a while.
How were you rescued?
How I was rescued was. There were 2 Thai men coming, and they saw me, and they tried to lift me up and take me. They're like, "We're gonna carry you on our shoulders." I'm like, I couldn't even sit down. I was like, "It's so painful. I can't. I'm sorry." So they went away. Then one of them came back again, and first they brought me water, then some, juice, and I didn't even know if they're gonna actually come back, and because there were so many people which they were screaming for help. So I was just so happy that they came back, and they came back the 3rd time, 2 of them with a few other Thai men, and then Swedish men as well. The amazing thing on it was that these people, they were sacrificing their lives to save others. It's just amazing, because any time could come another wave, and it was just amazing to see how people, they forgot themselves for others. It was incredible. It was these people, they inspired me, and I think they inspired lots of other people. Not just that situation, but people giving the last thing they had. People, the doctors, the nurses, they were incredible. Coming the New Year's Eve, 11:30 to the hospital because I was in pain from their houses. Just amazing.
We'll discuss the injuries and how she recovered. Get on with more of the extraordinary story of the events, of course, that changed her life forever. We're taking your calls as well. We'll be right back with supermodel Petra Nemcova. Don't go away.
Take me fishing and show me how to drive the boat.
Take me fishing, so we'll always have something in common.
Take me fishing, Because my wedding will be sooner than you think.
Rediscover the joy of boating and fishing. Visit takemefishing.org.
Right now, they're meeting in one place to deliver the power and precision of professional-grade trucks and SUVs. It's GMC's first ever Red Letter event. Push the hot button at your GMC dealer for a chance to win a new GM vehicle. Qualified lessees lease an 05 Yukon two-wheel drive SLE for around $399 a month. Call for residency restrictions and lease details. See the pros at your local GMC dealers. GMC.
75, 76 degrees with Leslie Fallbrook at 82. Those valley temperatures, we'll take a look right now. Daily Bulletin, it's going to be sunny.
Noticeable drop in temperature.
Back here in time for the
increase in the onshore flow.
Some low clouds coming in the first part of next
aspect of all of this that I'd never thought of before.
Absolutely, Huel. Many people don't realize the amount of strip mining that happens in the world today to get all these materials.
Okay, sweetie. I love you. Bye.
Working on for CBS 2 News at 11.
30 seconds. You dip your face into the strawberries. You'll have 30 seconds, and whoever's consumed the most pies at the end of that will win our undying gratification, and you'll have worldwide publicity.
Mike with Brinks Home Security.
2, 1, go! And then our cheerleading.
A pilot.
They get to the bottom and get to the Brussels sprouts. They're 10 seconds in. They're continuing. The older kid from...
That's why Boeing is helping create a remarkable...
oh, that's nice. Really, really good. If you don't eat a lot, having the ugliest face at the end of this...
In partnership with the people to change California.
Do you know that for every dollar the state takes in, the legislators spend $1.10, and they can't fix the problem?
Is CNN.
Want to get full length while we've got a bit more light? That's great. That's a lovely show.
You're going to continue your career?
Well, at the moment, Larry, I live day by day. One of the things which I've learned from it all, from this, it's amazing how such a tragical experience can bring so much love and so much, can teach you so much. So one of the things which I've learned to really live in the moment and live fullest. And it's actually as well a message which Simon left behind. He loved life, he enjoyed every moment, he loved his family, his friends, and one of his favorite sayings was, "The day without laughter is a day wasted." And that's how I try to live, and also his family and friends. And we try to just live fully and remember that.
What were your injuries?
My injuries? Well, my pelvis was broken in 4 places. I had lots of internal bleedings and hematoma on the kidneys. My stomach was swollen like a football ball, and it was. I had lots of scars all over my legs, arms, back, shoulders. It was lots of happening, and the doctors, they were amazed how quickly I recovered. My scars, my bones, everything.
How long were you in the hospital?
I was in hospital in Thailand about 3 weeks, and then another 3 weeks in Czech. But I'm already like 1 month without the crutches, and they couldn't believe it, and I strongly believe that one of the reasons why it's because of universal energy. I've been treating myself, healing myself with energy, and it's just been incredible to see all this progress. And there was one thing in Thailand, in a hospital, they were checking, they were doing a CAT scan on the bleeding and on the hematoma, and a few days later they checked again, and it was all gone. They couldn't believe it.
You believe in self-created energy?
Well, what I've learned already for like 6 years, it's about how to receive universal energy from the source, and it helped me in the most difficult time in my life, in this experience.
How about your family? How did they think you were dead?
Well, my family, they were frantic. All my friends, they didn't sleep. They were trying to search, and also it was amazing. They forgot themselves to find me, and other people as well. I didn't expect that so many people would try to look for me. When I found out how many people searched, I was like, oh my God! I was amazed that so many people cared. And not just about me.
How'd they find out? Someone let them know?
Well, it was lots of different people from different directions searching, and lots of my friends. And some of them, they were in Thailand, 2 of them were in Thailand, and then some of them, they tried to search.
Found you at the hospital?
Yes, they were finding me.
Now, nude out in the sun, 8 hours, you have skin damage?
Well, I have some scars, but they're almost healed. It was hard to be on the sun for that long. What I was trying to do, when the guy, I was trying to always freshen myself with the water, with the black water. And when the water went down, I couldn't reach it anymore because I couldn't move. So when the guys came, I asked him for a T-shirt so I could take the T-shirt and put it down into water and put it in my bag and my head, so like this I could stay awake.
Are you all done with the medical attention, or do you still require work?
Well, at the moment I just have to keep on doing my exercises every day, so I'm gonna stay out of the pain. But I'm 98% healed.
No more treatments needed?
No more treatments. I'm fully back, and I'm very excited and looking for the future.
What was the hardest thing? The pelvis?
Yeah, that was I couldn't move my legs even a millimeter. It was so painful, and it was amazing because really it made me appreciate every little thing. I felt like a newborn baby, learning how to sit down, how to stand up, how to walk. I took a shower after 25 days. It was one of the most amazing moments, and it just really makes you appreciate how lucky we are. And it was great.
But you're going through sadness at the same time. You've lost the love of your life.
I lost the love of my life, but I feel in the same time there are moments when I'm down, when they are sad. But I feel like if I go sad, I try to stay positive and optimistic, because if I go sad, people around me, all my friends and family, they will go down as well. And I don't want them I want them to enjoy the life. I want to enjoy every precious moment with them.
You certainly have that. We're going to take a break, come back. We'll take your phone calls for Petra. It's her first live appearance since all of this. And we'll ask her why she's going back to Thailand. One would think she might have some bitter feelings. You're watching Larry King Live. We'll take your calls for Petra Nemcova. Tomorrow night, Sylvester Stallone. Don't go away.
Night sweats, they go on, then off, then on. Hot flashes, then something. Or.
Anytime you miss a cut.
Seven revolutionized weather coverage. Now.
CNN Monday exclusive. Robert Blake tells all. His first live primetime interview since a jury found him not guilty of his wife's murder. Robert Blake for the hour, taking your calls. A Larry King exclusive. CNN Monday, 9 Eastern.
Extraordinary story, extraordinary lady, the beautiful Petra Nemcova, supermodel, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition cover girl. Her first live interview since the December tsunami. Before we go to calls, why are you going back to Thailand? One would think if you never saw it again, be happy enough.
No. Since I was still in Thailand, in a hospital, in a bed, I was thinking of going back and helping people, and my heart was jumping. So finally I get a chance. I'm going next week, and I'm gonna go to say, first of all, thank you to the doctors and the nurses, and go and see schools, talk to the people, and see for myself. I want to get a feel what's needed there, what I can do, how the survivors are doing, and how I can help the best, because I know there was lots of help coming already, but I want to see what I can do to help people, which helped me.
Both Presidents Clinton and Bush expressed dismay this week that apparently fundraising had decreased because out of sight, out of mind, people have forgotten.
Yes, it was an extraordinary, like how much people they were thinking of others and helping, and through that I would like to say thank you to everyone who donated, supported everyone in those affected areas. It's amazing how something so tragical can bring so much love around, and in an amazing way, it's you know, you just realize that we are all the same, that each of us, we have just one precious life. And from my experience, the nature didn't choose if you are from Thailand, if you are Czech or American, we were all the same. And I wanted to say thank you for helping. And I know it decreased the help because, you know, for a moment everybody is understanding and trying to help, but the help there, it's going to be needed for a long time. It's not even 1 year, might be 10 years. It was such a strong disaster that the people there will suffer for a long time.
Last Sunday night in Las Vegas, we raised over $1 million for UNICEF with Celine Dion doing a performance. It was wonderful.
Amazing.
And hope that continues. Let's take some calls for Petra. British Columbia, hello.
Hi, Petra. My condolences go out to you and your fiance's family. My question for you tonight is, some people have said that on that morning they noticed that before the tsunami hit, the ocean had receded out to sea for as long as the eye could see. Did you and your fiance notice on your romantic walk that morning that the tide was odd or different than it had been on other mornings you were there?
Good question.
Thank you very much for the question. Well, when we walked on the beach with Simon, we noticed a little bit that the water decreased, but it was as well a full moon, and as you know, with the full moon, the water movements are, you know, strange and different, so I thought it was that. I didn't think of anything else, and I wish in that moment that I would know how to recognize actually tsunami. I never learned how to recognize the signs. I never learned how to react when something like this is happening.
Did you know what it was?
I didn't. With the water, I thought it was the full moon, and I didn't. When something happened, I didn't know it was tsunami. I was just. I didn't know. I never heard of it. Even at school, I didn't learn. I wish that, you know, I think it would be great to have something because in Japan, let's say, they're prepared for earthquakes. They know since they're little what to do. But now we travel so much, and there can be anything happening to each of us. So just to know how to recognize things, if it is earthquake or mudslide, if it's a tsunami, how to recognize it, how to react to it. I know now I know if there is a earthquake, you have to just go under the door. So if the wall falls down, it falls down front or back, but it doesn't fall on you.
Did you fear the water rising again?
Well, the water, there was one wave and there was a second wave. So I didn't actually. The water was not rising; was more decreasing. Yeah.
Whiting, Indiana. Hello.
Hello, Larry.
Hi.
It's Petra. I have a good question for you. It deals with your broken hip. Have you had to require any more surgeries or bone grafts or anything to help correct any problems with your hips?
Thank you very much for the question. Well, I was lucky enough that my fractures, they were stable. So I didn't need surgery, and some doctors, they said that there could have been done a surgery because you know, my pelvis was broken but also twisted. For the moment, I've been lucky enough that I don't need anything else, so I'm very I feel very, very, very lucky just. But the doctors, they were amazing, and they were doing amazing job. So thank you to all the doctors
Did you
everywhere.
need any skin peels?
No, I think the scars, they will heal. They're almost healed, so they're, you know, as I said, my body's been healing amazingly.
You look like you've self-healed.
Yeah, well, further, I think, you know, definitely doctors and nurses, everybody was just amazing, but also the energy was helping me so much, not just to recover physically, but also emotionally. It gave me lots of strength and helped me as well through all this happening, through the powerful force affecting my body and the pain. I stayed very calm and very focused.
Our guest is Petra Nemcova. We'll be right back.
And there were actually a few little islands in the background, so it was fabulous. It wasn't the easiest shot, I must say, as the first time, because there was nothing, and I was lying on the sand, but the water was coming in, so it was all over my face after.
Now, when you look for a home online, there's only one place you need.
Tony Mad Dog Alba to the Boy Kings.
Particular area. I'll see in a known. It's world renowned for the beautiful color. This is a large Santa Maria. A lot of the Santa Maria that we have seen is much smaller.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful blue. It's very delicate. Aquamarine is not a dark, dark blue.
Right.
But obviously you want to definitely see the color. And the color, you can see, it's here. It's distinctive. I'm going to measure this for you real quickly to give you a feel for the size.
And diamonds. Don't forget the diamonds.
You're right. We're not even talking about the
Yeah.
little diamond sprinkled in there. It's almost a marquee shape. And by the way, if you own this ring, call us. I know there are thousands of you that own this ring. And Pat, you let us know if we get any phone calls. We'd love to take your calls tonight. 1-866-376-TALK is the number to call.
Boy, ask and you shall receive.
There
right?
you go.
There's
I think
your phone
we have
call.
a caller. Should we say hi?
Yes, definitely.
All right. It's Roberta in New Jersey. Hi, Roberta.
Hi, Roberta.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Fine. How are you tonight?
Marlene, I'm so glad to see you. And Judy, I love you. I'm glad to see you're back again today.
Thank you. It's very nice to be here.
And you know what? I really broke the bank on this one. I mean, you two have talked me into a lot. But it's my birthday, and it's okay. My husband won't get the bill for a while.
Oh, you have to treat yourself on your birthday, Roberta.
That's right. And, you know, I started at
medical technology.
Gorgeous.
They
for
are
$49.
gorgeous.
You know,
You'll
I
love
have
that watch.
52 watches, and these look...
Would it make a healthy investment? Numbers aren't enough. Neither are company claims. Janice does exploratory surgery on the story behind the stock, even talks to patients. The prognosis looks good for them and Janice investors. Carefully read and consider objectives, fees, charges, and risks before you invest. Call Janice for a prospectus with this information and more.
Next week is Crime Scene Week on CNN. Every night, CNN Primetime takes you beyond the yellow tape. It's crime-solving 21st century style. Crime Scene Week, all next week. CNN Primetime starts 7 Eastern.
This is not my voice, but these are my words.
CNN May 22nd.
I have autism. I decided to make this film to bring people into my world.
From filmmaker Geraldine Wurzburg, the Oscar-nominated Autism is a World. CNN presents May 22nd, 8 Eastern.
We're gonna rock and roll now.
Before we take the next call, what makes Sports Illustrated such fun to do?
You know what? It's because it's more. It's just, the Sports Illustrated is like a big family for me, and I love them so much.
All your models are together, right?
Yeah, you know, usually it's maybe 2, 3. Sometimes you're just by yourself, but Diane and everybody there, they are just, I want to say hello to all of them.
It means a lot to the career, too, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've been amazing.
Minneapolis for Petra Nemcova. Hello.
Yes. I'd like to ask, what do you believe kept you hanging on for 8 hours, and do you believe in God and have faith in God?
Yes, definitely. I do believe, I'm not Christian or Buddhist, but I do believe in God, and I believe in faith as well. there are some things which we can't influence and which we can't change. So it just makes you realize that there's greater power than we have, and sometimes we think we are much more powerful than anything else, and we don't appreciate things enough. And but I believe in faith, and as I said, I've been also doing things with the energy, and it helped me to understand things about certain laws of the universe, or it's been helping me for 6 years, and I just feel very thankful.
Ever lose faith hanging on that tree? Did you ever say?
No.
Never said it's over?
No, I never lose faith. Even when there was a moment when I stopped fighting, stopped kicking, it was very peaceful, and I felt very, I didn't. I
accept
just
it. You're going to accept it.
I accepted it, and it was actually beautiful, and I didn't have a fear.
What was beautiful?
Just, I let it go. I'm like, okay, it's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. It didn't. They still need me here.
Do you consider yourself lucky?
Very much so. I feel
blessed?
very lucky. Definitely, and I have probably few guardian angels looking after me.
Do you ever feel, sometimes people feel when they come out of something, guilt? Why me? Why did I live and Simon die?
Well, definitely you ask yourself why this, why that, and why me, and why so many people they passed away. It's just and children and all these. You ask, but as I said, there are certain things which we can't change and we can't influence.
It is what it is.
Yes.
Linwood, New Jersey. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
My question for Petra is if she thinks she'll ever be able to fall in love again.
Good question.
If
fall in love again.
Oh well, at the moment it's too soon, but I am looking for the future, whatever it brings. So in some point probably it will happen, but at the moment it's just too soon for anything.
You want to have a family?
Definitely. And I know that maybe sounds crazy, but I know that Simon would want me to be happy, and also his family, his friends. So I know he's just there looking after all of us and just saying, enjoy your life, live it fullest. And that's how I'm doing it. His family, his friends, we're just like always, anything I'm doing, I'm just thinking, let's say a year ago, I would get invitation to go for a concert. I would say, I'm too busy, I need to do that work, this work. I'm like, no, Sidi would do it. He would go enjoy himself. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Even after the funeral, we got all of us together and we went dancing, because that's what he would do. He would celebrate the life. And I was still on one crutch and I was dancing on the, it was amazing. That's how he would want it to.
Vancouver, hello.
Oh, hi there. My question for Petra is, I guess firstly I just want to say how inspiring your story, your strength, and your spirit are. I'd like to know how Simon's family and your family are doing now.
Thank you so much for asking. It's very kind. Before I answer the question, I just wanted to say also thank you to everyone who was thinking of me and who were sending me love and amazing letters. One of them I have to mention is I got these letters from a class of 6-year-old children, and each of them sent me a personal letter with drawings and wishes to the fast recovery, and it was just very touching. So thank you to all of you. And
the family, how's Simon?
Well, it's still very fresh because only Wednesday, 2 days ago, there was a memorial service in England with the Queen. It's just really still fresh in everyone's life. But I know that they know that he would want them to be happy.
Do the families know each other well, your family and his?
Well, they never met each other because obviously my family lives in Czech, quite far away.
Where is he from?
He's from London, so his family is a little bit off the, like 1 hour from London. But Simon met my whole family, I met his whole family, and we are, we are so connected now. The whole tragedy brought us so close, and with his friends, with his family, and his mom said an amazing thing. I hope she excused me if I say, but it was so touching. She said, I lost my son, but I have 2 daughters now, and just very special. So they're amazing, incredible, inspiring people.
Back with more of Petra Nemcova right after this.
People ask me all kinds of questions.
Think it will help drive the bugs away?
Most insects don't have ears.
Lucky them.
What?
Lucky them.
At Orkin, knowledge is our best weapon.
What?
CNN Next. Half of all marriages touched by adultery. Why does it happen? What price is paid? Infidelity. Newsnight. Next on CNN.
Ah, California. Between our great weather and a car like a 2005 Acura, the road will never be the same. And that road starts at Sierra Acura of Alhambra, where you'll find that the cars you want, like the Acura RL with 300 horses, all-wheel drive, built-in traffic reader, plus really great deals and outstanding service, make us everything you want in a dealer. And then some. Visit Sierra Acura of Alhambra, and the road will never be the same.
Don't miss Noah Coward's most celebrated play, Private Lives, directed by Art Mankey, at the Pasadena Playhouse now through June 5th. Call today, 626-356-PLAY.
$49-1922 now to see the difference Quicken Loans can make for you. Imagine what you could do if you could cut your house payment almost in half. You'd have extra money to meet unexpected expenses, remodel your home, or pay for college tuition. No matter what size your mortgage is, refinancing with a Smart Choice loan could put thousands of dollars back in your.
Sometimes it must seem as if your money has a mind of its own. You work hard to earn it, but it just won't behave. Put it to work. Open an ING Direct Orange savings account. You'll earn one of America's highest yields. No fees, no minimums, and no catches. More than 4 times the national average. Opening an account is easy. You don't have to change banks, and it's FDIC insured. Make your money work harder. Open an Orange savings account. Call 1-800-ING-DIRECT or visit ingdirect.com. Save your money.
America's home loan experts.
Anatomy of Murder, CNN Sunday night, 10 Eastern.
I was asking Petra during the break about whether she thought for a while Simon might be alive.
Well, I didn't think that he wouldn't make it because he was such a strong swimmer.
You thought he would make it?
Yeah, I thought he would make it. He was very fit, and it's like if I made it, I thought he would make it as well. And I had a strong belief that he's somewhere there for a long time. And until I went, still when I was in Czech, at the first few days, I thought he's maybe somewhere in hospital, unconscious, which was already 3 weeks after. And then I slowly started to realize that he's not in between us.
And they found the body?
Yes, they did. They found the body.
So there was a burial?
Yeah, there was a cremation, and then we had 2 days later a funeral, which was actually incredible, I must say.
Where? London?
It was in London. It was outside of London, in his school, and it was just so beautiful. I just wanted to sit there, and I never wanted to that it's ending the funeral. His friends, his family was talking about him. There was lots of tears, but lots of smiles. People were laughing.
Did you talk?
I didn't get the strength to talk, but we played silly songs which he loved. Like, I don't know if you know, Especially For You from Kylie and Jason, and it made people laugh. So it was there was so much love around. It was amazing.
Sherman Oaks, California. Hello.
Hi, Larry.
Hi.
Petra. Yeah, I was in the tsunami over there myself in the center of Patong Beach, about 150 meters approximately from the water when it came. And the wave height at that time was probably a lot smaller, around 10 feet approximately. My question, where were you? And you said because you're up high in a tree, and, you know, thank God that worked for you and everything, and I'm sorry about your fiance, but, yeah, so the height of the wave and the tsunami in different areas apparently is higher and maybe has more force, etc.
So your question is what, sir?
Pardon me?
Your question is what?
Is that you said the wave was, Petra, you said the wave was approximately 10 meters high where it was, and that might have helped you to get up onto that tree.
Right, what's the question?
My question is, where I was, it was a lot smaller.
What's the question?
The question
Okay, I think the question was, where were you? You were in Phuket, right?
No, I was north of Phuket in Khao Lak.
Okay.
And in different places the height was different. In the place where I was actually, to answer the question why it was so high, because Khao Lak is a little bit further from the beach. There are mountains, so the water didn't have anywhere to go, so it actually came back, which made the wave was 10.5. But it made it.
Why was it so high?
Why was
you
it
understood the question.
I understood the question.
Good. Next week you'll host.
It was very high, especially in Khao Lak, because of the mountains there, so it didn't have anywhere to go.
We'll take a break and be back with more with the delightful Petra Nemcova. What a story. Don't go away.
It can drive down to the lake. It can drive down to the game. And with the best fuel economy of any V8 in its class, the GMC Yukon can even help drive down the cost.
Our one-time only value. All righty then. Our 3/4 sleeve knit top with the faux gems.
We talked about that one too, with the diamonds around it.
Yes, with the diamonds.
Any special occasion?
It's my birthstone.
Oh, okay. So you're born in the month of March?
Yes.
Yes.
And I also have another aquamarine from you guys. I have many, many pieces.
Good. Good.
Well, you'll have some
jewelry.
nice complimentary pieces then. When you get this ring home, you can put it with some of your other necklaces and bracelets and earrings that you have in Aqua.
You bet, I'll love it.
We're glad you got through tonight. Thanks so much for calling, and enjoy your new ring.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's so good to see you on TV again.
Thank you.
You
Good night.
bet. Colleen, we love you too.
Thank you so much. We love all of you. Thanks for being there.
You bet.
Bye-bye. It's like old home week.
I know, it's so much fun.
All right, if you're choosing Petalite, it's 459072, all that beautiful 14-karat gold.
To create the smile.
So clean and clear and beautiful. Judy was talking about the fact that Petalite, as we were kind of mentioning, isn't always clear.
Right.
It's not always this clear. Sometimes it will have tinges of yellow. Sometimes it'll be very...
If you like butter, you'll love Smart Balance buttery spreads. And the great taste.
And look absolutely.
I thought you said you took those tickets back. I thought you got our tickets at the box office.
I thought you'd be friends by now.
Or not.
Going?
No, I'm not going to.
Stay a minute.
Go on, lady. I can't hold this all night.
Well, I'm going, ain't I?
Freedom to offer
No, John. What do I owe this to?
Oh, nothing.
Don't miss the show everyone's talking about. Nancy Grace, Monday night, 8 Eastern on Headline News Prime.
CNN, the most trusted name in news.
You were raised in communist China, in Czechoslovakia, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Where'd you live, in one room?
No, it wasn't that bad. But we couldn't get apartment for a long time, rather than my parents. But it was hard in a way that we didn't have enough money to buy things like fruits, even fruits, to get the clementines or mandarins for Christmas. It was a special treat to have. I had a pair of winter shoes for 5 years, and it makes you appreciate every little thing.
Really? Chicago, hello.
Hi, Petra. I'd like to know what you were thinking about that gave you the strength to hang on to that tree.
Thank you so much for the question. Well, I was just, as I said, I was just praying and sending energy. I was just letting whatever was supposed to happen, it would happen. I was very focused, very, very calm, and watching everything.
But all the horror around you, didn't that affect you? The screaming, the yelling,
Yes.
the death around you?
Yeah, there was a death around me, but I was lucky. It's strange how you react in such a tragic situations, and I was very calm and very very focused. First of all, whatever I believed, whatever is supposed to happen, it's gonna happen, and I just could watch the different currents coming, because they were bringing trash which was trapping my legs and different things. But I was very in peace, and I was just feeling one with the nature.
Tell me about that locket.
Oh yeah. Well, this locket, I got it the first night when I was in the hospital in Kalak, and
Hold it up a little higher.
yes. There's a Buddha in it, and
A what?
a Buddha, and I got it from a Thai man which was lying next to me, and probably he lost everything, his family, he lost everything where he had, and the last thing he had was this necklace on his.
And he gave it to you?
And he gave it to complete stranger, and that's how amazing people they were. They were just so inspiring, thinking of others. And each of the jewelry, the hardware which I have on me, has a special meaning, and they are.
Beads and all these have meanings?
Yes. Well, this one actually is from Thailand. The first time when I went to Thailand, I got these rainbow beads. And this one is from one of the charities which I'm in contact with. Next week when I go there, I'm gonna do research myself, but I've been in contact already with Force of Nature, which is from Malaysia, and it's an amazing charity, did lots of things. It's supported by Russell Siemens and Jackie Chan, and there are two other Thai charities, which one of them is, it's difficult names, okay, so excuse me if I say it wrong. It's Churakorn University, which is focused on mental health or like psychological health of the children affected by the horror. And the second one is focusing on rebuilding the schools.
How long will you spend there?
I will spend probably 2 weeks there, and I will go and see myself personally what's needed and how I can help.
And you will look for the tree?
I will look for the tree as well. I will spread the ashes as well, is one of the things. And it will be a quite hard trip, but I think it will bring lots of answers to my questions, and in some way it will start, it will end, will give a closure to one part, but brings also a new life as well.
You're a delight.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Petra Nemcova. What a story. Tomorrow night, Sylvester Stallone. By the way, Donald and Mrs. Trump will be with us next Tuesday night. Robert Blake on Monday night, live with your phone calls. Next, Aaron Brown, News Night, and a look at infidelity. Good night.